Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
Except for toys. You know, 'cause money. What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Mary B, bringing you the mayhem, and I love Star Wars toys, don't you? They sort of take us to this different place where things aren't quite so complicated. You can just sort of go back and relive the things that you love and enjoy. Well, Hasbro and Star Wars know this, and they have finally announced some releases for their toys to kind of get everybody back on board. And I find their picks for what it is that they're going to be releasing very interesting. So we have a little article we're going to go over today. It comes to us from bleedingcool.com. Now, the grammar in this article is a little rough. It leads me to believe that this might not be this person's English, may not be their first language, but we're going to get through it together and kind of show you what it is that they've announced at an Italian comics convention that will be coming out for for very soon for Star Wars toys. So, new Star Wars figures announced by Hasbro at Italian convention. Star Wars has been in the news and all over the collectibles circuit lately. It is no surprise, as we will finally be seeing the final Skywalker film this December. Star Wars is probably my favorite franchise in the entire world, so I can never get enough of it. This time, Hasbro has announced more Star Wars action figures from the Star Wars Black series and the vintage collection at the Luca Comics and Games Italian convention. First off, this reveals that there will be 2 Star Wars Black Series figures. Both will be coming out of the prequel movies, as we will be seeing Jedi Knights Plo Koon and Kit Fisto. I always love seeing prequel characters getting their figures again, and I will be sure to get them as soon as they become available. So this is, for those of you who haven't seen like Clone Wars specifically, this is Kit Fisto and Plo Koon, and I actually love Kit Fisto. He's one of my favorite sort of non-main characters of the Jedi, just because he's got this really great smile thing that goes on, and when you see it, I really wish they had that for his character, for the action figure, just like a giant smile on his face, because it's absolutely hilarious when he does it. Moving on, so next from the Black series, we will be seeing a Force FX lightsaber, this time from Asajj Ventress. She was created in the Star Wars The Clone Wars mini animated series that released on Cartoon Network, and she was also remastered in Star Wars The Clone Wars CGI animated series. And this is quite an interesting reveal that they are pushing for fan favorite characters and letting them get their time to shine. Interesting indeed, Bleeding Cool. Very interesting. And I actually love Ventress's lightsaber. It's really one of the cooler designs. I love the curved handle. Hers and Dooku's, I've always thought that they were just really sort of interesting concepts. I'm not sure how that would work. I'm not a duelist like Jesse Milestone. I don't get out and fence, but I've always wondered how you could make that work with a curved hilt, but it looks so cool. So finally, the last reveals that were shown were for Star Wars The Vintage Collection. There will be 5 new figures heading our way. We will be seeing Bespin Luke, who comes with a pistol and extended and unextended lightsaber, and we will be getting Empire Strikes Back Han Solo with pistols, goggles, and a tool accessory. Lando Calrissian will be making his appearance with a pistol as well as a fabric cape. C-3PO gets his vintage figure too, and as you can see with the silver painted right shin, last but not least, we are getting a clone commander from the prequel series. It does look like the figure comes with a blaster rifle as well as a removable helmet. These are all fantastic reveals from Hasbro at this overseas convention. I'm sure fans can't wait to get their hands on some of these figures. And I do love the look of these characters. It does feel very vintage. It does feel very sort of nostalgic and representative of the characters that we know and love. So the Star Wars Black series Plo Koon and Kit Fisto figures will be priced at $19.99. They are set to release in the spring of 2020. The Star Wars The Vintage Collection of figure clone trooper Bespin Luke, Han Solo, C-3PO, and Lando Calrissian will all be priced at their usual price of roughly $12.99. They too are also set to release in the spring of 2020. Finally, the Force FX Asajj Ventress lightsaber does not have a price just yet, but I would assume it comes between $150 to $200, and that too is set to come out in spring of 2020. Stay tuned for pre-order links later on here at Bleeding Cool. And yeah, it just kind of shows us the clone troopers and the different figures that we can be expecting come out. But I think that that's so interesting. I find that so interesting. You are so inclined to kill the past, like let it die, kill the past if you have to, right? but you're pushing these older characters now because you know we'll buy them. Why is it that you push these older characters when Star Wars is for kids, right? Star Wars is for kids, right? That's who we're marketing this to. That's who we're selling these products for. Well, if that's who this is for, then why are you putting out these older characters? Why are you willing to, because we're the fans who have money and we're the fans who buy stuff. That's why. Because Hasbro isn't stupid and Disney may be stupid, but they're not stupid. They still want your money. Please buy our stuff. Please buy our stuff. Are these the characters that you want? Well, then here they are. Please buy them. It would be nice if you took that mentality and you moved it into the movies, Disney. Because yes, I would consider buying these things. I absolutely would consider buying the Force FX lightsaber or getting specifically like a Luke or a Lando action figure because I love those characters. I would definitely consider getting a Kit Fisto action figure. I love this character. So you're willing to put out these older characters for the toys because the new stuff isn't selling? Is that why? I'm pretty sure that's the mentality here is, hey guys, turns out all these new Star Wars fans and the kids aren't buying our stuff. So perhaps we should market things that fans, legitimate fans of this series will buy. Perhaps that's what we should do. Well, I'm glad to see you're starting to take the hint a little bit, Disney. It's encouraging. Gives me a little hope for the future. Not much. We'll see what happens when the Rise of Skywalker comes out. We'll see. But yeah, good move on your guys' part, and kudos. Well, anyways, guys, those are my thoughts on this. Leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Let me know if you would be willing to buy some of these old school action figures, and I will talk to y'all later. Love, love.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.